Oh Lord. These crazy people. Come on, let's go.
Trading with Spain. Find out Spain is already done. It's time. Find out blood until Spain.
Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm eating up to do it every week, so you can go to room and pick up the soup. What you talking about this morning? Oh,
Yes. And now, I don't know. It's Friday.
you heard me? Mommy said, what you talking about this morning?
I want to find out. Check if I abandoned.
Oh,
Well, he checked this like, now he's going to be kind. That's two.
remember, you go car stuff the car and turn the heat on, okay?
I'm like, you come on, I'm like checking my show.
You said my little bug.
My show, making the show. Fuck these two. And
Yeah.
yeah. It's the, and then that's right. He like it the part.
Yes, you did. I'd like to fix my little one so long. It's turning on the water. But good morning, you guys. Good morning. Oh, I got Huh? Well, why is the air conditioner on?
Oh, sorry. I turned around. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I did not mean to turn around. Fine.
Yes, baby. All right. So
Well,
how we doing this morning?
Dad. I don't think it's you know the store?
What store?
Type of shop.
For what?
Just let me snack with this ring.
No. What type of snack do you want?
What do you think?
You got time to go somewhere, but just not to the grocery store. Where do you want to go?
Stop the shop.
No. Oh. I feel like trying to get off. This one's on the beach. You got that. Good morning, you guys. Oh my God, I say cartoons. Let me try to get this side. If I don't go get signed, that really gets my destination. Like, 'cause I would not have been able to get out of there. Good morning, live. Good morning. We see you. Good morning. Good morning, you. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Let's say good morning, sir. Hi. Good morning, y'all. Somebody said on a live, it was like, somebody's in your house. I'm like, yeah, that's my son. Ah, that's Sam house. How is everybody doing this morning? Lobo said, hey, Noah. Shut up. Hi. Hi. He's in really good mood this morning, which thank the Lord. Because I'm stuck in. It's the dinosaur. What are you doing? Hmm? That's not Go. Somebody said, what's up, bodyguard? They call you my bodyguard. Hi. He said hi. That is so cute. I think I'm about to take the back way and then like shoot up all of that because I don't feel like them on this traffic. I gotta go to the store. What store? I'm not. You don't have time to go to Stop and Shop. But any store is closed. Like what? I don't know. New York. No. Sorry. No, I'm not going to no damn food bazaar. I hate going in there. Why? Cause like no, that is annoying. I hate going inside that store. And they expensive as hell. So pick somewhere else. Like, what do you want? Like a snack, right? Dunkin' Donuts. You want a donut? Yes. Well, I want a donut. Like a donut. Like, I'm sorry, but I do not like going inside food bazaar. It's just no. Why? That's the word. First of all, they click your job. No, I feel like that store is a safety hazard because there's only one way in and one way out. Hold on, y'all. Give me one. Good morning, but I feel like with food bazaar, is only one way in and one bay, one way out, and I don't like that. I need to make sure that there's two exits, and like I don't like that store. And like it's high as hell. Like no, that's crazy. Listen, I'm all cool for skateboarding, but I feel like that's just listen. If I'm not going down a hill, I'm cool. But I just don't like the simple fact that that store, like that's why when I go to stores, you know, for safety reasons, there should be two-way in, like two ways in and out. I don't understand why I can't talk this morning, but like two ways in and two like one way in and one way out, like two different ways. They only have one way in and one way out. I don't like that. That's way too much of a safety hazard for me. Wherever I go, anywhere I go, I like to make sure that I always look at exit signs and make sure that like the doors work. No, that's crazy. Like you're not gonna burn my stuff. Like no. Like what we talking about? I'm not about to sit there and get shot up because no. Like you bugging. That's crazy to me. Come on, think. Oh, okay. You just ran that the real way. Okay. So I'm over what thing? I'm over what thing? Huh? I'm over what thing, honey? Huh? Mine's geese. Boom! Climb over what thing? It was a prey. No, no, honey. You said climb over that thing. What thing? I said, but I'm done. I said I need two-way in and two-way out.
Oh, okay, never mind. Like, like this. Wait, like the way like over here,
Mm.
kind of like that, but it's like silver, like that had like a circle. Just come over that. You see?
No, it don't matter what you climb over. Why would you climb over something knowing that that particular door is locked and you can't get out? That makes no sense. There's supposed to be anywhere you go should be two-way in and two-way out. Like, because it's safety hazard. You have to have more than one way in and one way out because it's too many people that are in the store. So it's like, no, I'm not. I do. That's one store I refuse to go in. And for me, I don't play that because, like, and I'm not trying to be funny, but the way that these kids been trying to like raise stores and things like that, hell no, like you bugging. Oh, get my up out of here. Like, no, thank you. That's it's too much. No. I'm crazy, but I'm cool with all that. Thank you. I just yes. He said, "Fun time getting hurt." It's 7:59.
Can you do that?
Well, what that car is doing?
Yes.
No, you cannot, because this is not two-way. This is only. I don't understand. Yeah, you guys can saying. I don't understand why people try to make their own lanes, and then when they hit someone, they say, "Oh, you hit me." You're in. It's one lane. How? What? That don't even make sense to me. Somebody just made their own lane.
According.
Okay, and this is only one lane. So like, why would you even do that?
And can people drop people? Like people like drop people, and then it's just feel like they can get on like go to the business.
You can. You definitely can, but it's not the smartest thing to do though. I can't do it. I'm not even gonna try.
Okay, school is mommy.
L Lauren goes there. L Boogie with the Boogie, she goes there. My little cousin, I call her L Boogie with the Boogie. She goes to that. And I'm you know how, but whenever I see a school bus coming, and I know that like I can get ahead of the school bus, I'm not gonna hold you. I get in front of the school bus because I am not.
Is that a high school?
No, that's not high school. She's not in high school yet.
What kind of school?
I think
He's 46.
I
What?
think it's like, but I don't know what grade L Boogie is in. I can't remember what grade she. I know that her and her brother go to like a charter school or something like that. So they go to like these like special schools. They're
Guess
very smart.
guess what to different school 1 year.
Hmm?
Guess what different school 1 year.
No, I don't say their name on her, but I'm
Yeah.
talking.
You do?
Yeah, his name starts with a C.
I didn't know.
Because his mommy already told me. Oh. But the
Uh,
thing is, with where he goes, like you have to pay tuition to go to that school. And she had asked me that I have you look at it, but I can't have you look at that school because I would have to be paying something by myself. Like it's her and her husband. They're both paying for it. I can't afford that by myself. And I'm not asking for help because I already know I'm gonna get to them. So like the school you go to a really good school. That's one. So go to a good school. Like he does. So I'm just not like, I'm not gonna be forced to be but like for begging for help, he's not doing it. Like I don't feel like going to court and doing that stuff. Why else matter?
Because was it somebody that they also have computers?
No, honey, you can't always go where somebody else goes, honey. You gotta learn that down.
I'm trying to see if they see that.
Hmm?
You should tell me something that one day say, oh, you gotta go there. And there, I've seen people you can't.
Noah, mommy just explained to you that that school you have to pay for it, Noah. It is her and her husband paying for something together. I am one person. Mommy I cannot pay for a school like that and taekwondo and Wakeman. That's too much money for me. I can't afford that. The school you go to a very good school. You do. You got to understand that you can't go where everybody going, and you just cannot. Then I will have to get you there. And with the way my work schedule is, I can't be doing all this. I can't. Like I'm sacrificing as it already is. You gotta be to school at a certain time. I'm gonna be late for work today and tomorrow. Like nobody else is gonna help me, sweetheart. So I have to do this the best way I know how to, honey. I do. Like, and Lord knows I'm trying. And I know right now you don't understand, and that's fine. But don't be so hard on me, sweetheart. Like your mother is busting her behind for you. I know you don't get it, but I am. You can always see, your friend. You can always go to yourself see things like that.
You're understood today.
Hmm?
You're understood yesterday.
See, one child leaves, you get another one. I know, you're only 9, so just relax, okay?
Shoot.
Who lives with the man? Don't know me and live in my house. Who told y'all that? The man live in our house too? Don't know me and live in my house. I don't know who told y'all that. Like what? Somebody lied to y'all. Don't know me and live in my house. It's just me and my son. I don't know what y'all been told or like who told y'all something, but somebody lied to all of y'all. See, there is no man in my house besides God, my son, and myself. That's it. I pay all my bills, just like not your average dog, but y'all know. Somebody lied to me. I don't know who lied to y'all, but okay. Oh, two, like, two is my little man. That's the only person that's in my house. Like, I don't play none of that. Y'all know I don't play that. Not my house. I just don't got time for that. No, I don't want no man in my house. Like, I just mm-mm. I don't got time for none of that mess. You know when you just don't feel like dealing with drama and you feel like people gonna bring you drama? Like, no. I feel like once somebody get inside your house and then they don't leave, it's like no, because then they're gonna think that they take over your house. You know, like y'all tripping. Nobody's going inside my house. That's we not doing none of that. I just don't got time for none of the headache and none of that. I don't even think I parked right. Come on, since you were thinking, come on.
Okay.
Mhm.
on next.
What? No, I got my drink. That's you're cheating. All right, come on. Ugh. 155. All right, let's get the rumble.
No,
For school.
hybrid.
So he had breakfast this morning, y'all.
Yeah, but it was candy cereal.
That's the only reason why I don't mind him eating it.
Yeah, but it was cinnamon.
Oh, look at God. But not a soul inside. Look at God. Won't he do it? Praise the Lord.
I get no snack. Anytime I go to McDonald's, we get snacks. We get
What y'all get? What y'all get?
crispy treats.
Rice Krispie treats?
Yes. Granola bars, gummies, Cheez-Its,
Mm,
popcorn,
my favorite.
Doritos. Here we get. It's like this. It's got like onion ring with chips. Onion ring chips.
Chips. That is so cool.
There's more, but I don't know what to call it.
Did he park in the spot that I be parking in?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Anytime you don't want the snack, you can give it to that person.
Oh, you can?
Huh? Or you get cookies. Or you get Oreos.
So we're here. Um, are you going inside now?
Hmm?
Or you going inside now when you're gonna leave?
I don't want to go into
But my little one not going in. I'm probably gonna be late to work.
I mean,
And there go your teacher too, right there.
not here.
This one.
I'm I'm staying.
Morning.
Okay. Oh my God.
Boy, let me know so I can, cause I gotta go to work.
I don't want to go. I went today. There's a problem.
What's the problem?
Lost it.
You lost. How you lose your homework too?
I did it, and usually when I do, I just put it somewhere. And then now I'm not sure if it's in. I know it's not a class I took it home, but the problem is I don't know where.
Today, when you get home, I'm gonna check your book bag. And the problem is, I'll check your book bag when you get out of Wakeman because as soon as you get out of Wakeman, you gotta go straight to sleep.
No, no, please. Not week, please.
Hmm?
I mean, not week. Not Monday.
No, you're gonna start Monday.
Actually, oh, we can do fraction. I'll go inside. Actually,
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
I'm already late.
Walk, don't run. Walk. I love you. Have a great day in school. Stay blessed. Stay humble. I see you in there. Really, I can go to work on time. Oh, thank God. Please, Father God in heaven. Because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late for work. Whew, praise God into it. Yes, ain't God good. Lord have mercy, because I was so concerned. I'm gonna be talking to you guys, but I'm gonna be focused on the road. So my little one, like his teacher does something called a morning program, to where the kids could go into the building 45 minutes earlier than what they're supposed to go inside. And like me trying to get to my job at the time I'm supposed to go would have been extremely hard because of like timing and everything like that. But he went in early because like no one really likes math. So something that I see is my son's strength is math. His reading used to be like slightly his weakness, but now, since his practice has gotten a hell of a lot better. So that's why tomorrow, after I get out of work, I'm gonna take him to Barnes and Noble. It's one like down in like this area, this bougie area, and I'm gonna take him. And he likes uh Dog Man, I think it's called. He likes the books Dog Man. So I'm gonna let him get two of those. And each I'm gonna say like every other day, I'm gonna sit down with him and I'm gonna listen to him read. Um, and this is where I say, me being a mother, I promise you, like I'm not concerned about, and this is no shade, you know what I'm saying? Like this is no shade, like I'm not being funny, nothing like that. But I do believe when you are a parent, again, not being disrespectful, like if you see that somebody else is not there, you just say get and you do what you gotta do. Regardless of what like other people gotta say. But you already know Noah's schedule is extremely packed because he goes to Wakeman Monday through Friday, right? So with him going to Wakeman, I should have cussed his ass out. I swear I really should have. Like, how the hell you gonna sit up here and that man just pissed me off? Sorry. So a cop decides to have his car like parked, right? But mind you, his door is open. Why the hell do you have your door wide open? No one good around that cars have to come around you. Like that don't even make sense. Now, if somebody hit your car door, the first thing you're gonna say is, "Oh my goodness!" No, you don't leave your. And mind you, his door was open since I started driving. Like, what are you doing? Close your door. Anyway, that's what I was saying. You don't be concerned about like what nobody else is not doing. And that's why I told my son, I was like, with the other school that that your friend is going to, listen, I'm paying for enough. You know what I mean? Like I'm paying for enough stuff. So it's in the sense of okay, I understand you want to go here, but mind you, the school that Noah goes to is a damn good school. I used to go there. And it's just the simple fact that like now that school is expensive. But my thing is they do a lot and they have a lot for the kids. So I, like in a sense I can't complain because they do have a lot. They do. Um I really just try to do the best that I can, and that's why I try to watch my money and things of that nature. But that's why I also work two jobs because I gotta provide. So I I totally understand that you can't make someone be a parent. I get that. I totally get it. But I'm not gonna lie. I do feel that it is a smack in the face to a mother or a father that is paying for everything by themselves. And like, let's say if somebody takes a child somewhere and they just get like, oh, the best mother of the year award because you take your child somewhere. But yet, when something goes wrong, you're not there. You don't know what's going on. You don't have an understanding of the medicine or like how to administer it, or like you just have no knowledge of anything. But you take them somewhere and this, oh my goodness, you're the best father. Like, oh my goodness, you're the best mother. And the parent that actually does take care of the child is looking in the nature of, well, what the hell? Like, okay. What we talking about? You know what I mean? But it's like in that nature, I'm like, whatever. But I just feel like, I do a lot, and it's not easy. Jesus is not easy. But I try. So I know that and this is not fly, but thank you. I will take the compliment. Like, baby, thank you, boo. But you just I feel like some parents I don't feel like some parents want to have that acceptance of, like, you do everything, and the other parent I don't believe it's about this is my thing. I don't believe it's about bashing the other parent who don't do something. I'm not gonna say that, but I will say, when you speak on what you do for a child, who could get mad when it's you that's doing it and it's not nobody else? I mean, I don't like when people say, "Oh, you're bashing me." How? Like, me telling you what you don't do as a parent, that's not bashing you. That's me telling you what you don't do. But at the same time, why do I have to tell you what you don't do when you already know what you don't do? Like, it don't. I don't get it. Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, like, the preference of why I gotta tell you what you don't do, but then when I tell you what you don't do, you get offended. What the? Should not be offended. Now, last time I checked, I think I should be offended, not you. But whatever. It's in the manner of, okay, like, what the hell? I don't get it. Whatever. Or I feel tight. I don't know. I'm like that tight. But it is what it is. I don't feel like you gotta be bashful. But I will say I've noticed something. Like my son Godfather, right? I speak, as you already know, I speak very highly on this man and about this man because he does a hell of a lot for my son, and I will always be grateful. And, like, there is, like, people say sometimes, "Oh, you always talk about him." Yes, yes, I do, because you know why? This man does a hell of a lot for my son, and I'm always. This is my thing. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about you. This is my thing, right? So I'm not gonna sit around and talk about you when you don't do something, because it's gonna be, oh, you're bashing them, like I just told y'all. But then you talk about somebody who is doing something, and it's, oh my goodness, you always talking about them. Yes, 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 I am. Yes. Like, how you mad? Because I'm talking about them on a positive manner. Like, how you mad, sus? How you mad, bro? Like, what's your problem? Why you mad? Like, to me, it don't even make sense. Where that you? Okay, that's you right there. Yep, keep going. Yeah, like, I feel like people would rather hear negative things than hear positive things, and that's right for me. I'm not gonna speak on what you don't do and where you're not at, and, like, I'm not doing that. I don't care. I feel like this, as long as I know I have somebody that I can go to and that can help me with my son and is genuine and that really loves and cares about my son, and not only my son but me, cool. That's it. Like, because if anything, tomorrow I'm gonna ask his godfather, like, hey, can you bring Toot to school? Because I gotta be to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I will always be humble and grateful for this man. That's why when people are like, oh my goodness, you talk about my, yes, I do, yes, damn it. The hell is you mad for? Because you want me to sit here and talk about somebody who don't do something? No. It's this one particular person, and they get on my cat darn nerves. It's always, oh, that's all you do is talk about him. You, sis, you mad, bruh. Like, you mad. It's okay, boo. Don't be mad because I don't call on you. Like, cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even in a manner of throwing something inside somebody's face. But it's just so more so in a manner of, like, me know I can and can't go to. And I feel like once you have that understanding of who you can and can't go to, and then you acknowledge it, and you have an understanding, and okay, I'm not going to them no more. Don't be mad because I'm not calling on you. Like, what's the point of me calling on you when I know good and damn well, like, you're not gonna be there? I'm not wasting my time. People gotta understand, like, when you become a parent, at the end of the day, if you tell me no one time, for me, I'm not gonna go to you again. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna have an understanding of, okay, you told me no, cool. I'm gonna leave you alone. So then don't get mad when I speak on somebody who does help me when they can. And I tell people all the time, like my son Godfather, he could say yes or no. Why he could say yes or no? Because he has his own life. He wants his own kids, he wants his own family, and he doesn't have none of those things just yet, to my knowledge. But until this man tells me, hey, I can't do for you no more because like I got a girl, or because like I just don't feel like it, I'm always gonna go to him, like because I know, sometimes he can and sometimes he can't. And I understand that, but I'm not sitting up here saying that he has to do these things. No, absolutely, because he doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. Because at the end of the day, no one is not his son. And that's why for me, having a village, which is like my mother and my best friend, with people being disrespectful, it's like, I don't even care. But as long as I know I could go to those two sometimes, not all the time, I'm gonna continue to go to them, because at the end of the day, you know, those are the only two people that I can go to. Well, not really my mother, but like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So help with what you gotta say, help with what you think, help with what you saying that like I slept with this man, this and that. I'm so over it. Like my whole thing is now get a new line. Find something new because you're boring and you're putting me to sleep. Next. Well, my comeback will be, well, what do you do? What have I asked you to do? Oh, that's right. I've asked you and you said no, or I haven't asked you nothing. So what are we talking about? Like at this point, I don't even care. Like what? No, your mother can help you with your child. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Someone said that's something your mom does not, your spouse. No, that's not true. Your mother. So you basically saying that your mother can't help you with your kids when you have kids? That doesn't make sense. If I'm reading that right. Good morning. I'm in a really good mood this morning. Like, can't nobody take my joy from me this morning. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just accept people for who they are, and that's why I tell you, like when somebody tell me no one time, baby, you only gotta tell me no one time. You only gotta show me no one time. I'm not asking you again. Like especially if I just like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all an example. So I asked somebody something last night. And instead of him answering me with a yes or no, he's asking me about somebody else. Why are you asking me about somebody else when I'm asking you to do it? I'm not asking nobody else. I'm asking you to do it. Like, stop being so concerned about somebody else if and or when I come to you about something. Like, please stop. I just, like I don't understand. I just for me, it's more so of if you ask me a question, right? I'm gonna answer. I'm either gonna say yes or I'm gonna say no, but I'm not gonna ask you, oh well, what happened to I'm not doing that. I don't care about nobody else. Like if you asking me for a reason. So damn, either give me a yes or no. Like I don't gotta go outside this long explanation of like why I can't do something or like why I'm not going to somebody else. If I'm asking you, like I'm asking you, that's it. Damn. And this is why I say people get it twisted. Like who the hell wanna sit up here and be bothered with BS? I don't like I'm cool. Seriously, like leave me alone. You know what to do. I lost my debit card again. Lord Jesus, these people gonna think I'm a fraud. This is like my 30th card. Jesus, take the wheel. I will get gas now, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out. Oh, I didn't even see that bird. Sorry, bird. Like the purpose of me sitting up there, like being mad at somebody, like no. Somebody said, as women, you should follow my rules as a man. What are you talking about? It tells you what you should or shouldn't do, not your spouse. A grown man doesn't need his woman to act like his mom. I'm so lost. Y'all lost me in the conversation. I want to take these out because I want to make sure I'm reading this stuff right. Like what? Like what we talking about? I'm running. I'm so lost. What happened? But who said something about a man? I think y'all on your own topic, which is cool and whatever. But yeah, I don't know what topic y'all on. I'm saying when you have a child and you don't have like let's say if I had a daughter with somebody and the man just stopped helping me. Like I'm not gonna go to my daughter's father to ask him for help when he already told me no one time. Like, and that's where I go to my mother or my best friend. So it has nothing to do with the man. It just has something to do with somebody just not wanting to do something. And you can't make a man be a father, and you can't make a mother, and you can't make a woman be a mother. So my thing is when you do have a village that you could go to, my thing is don't disrespect that village because I'm asking them, and then instead of you being like, damn, at least somebody helping her, like you would rather sit there and disrespect the village. It doesn't make any sense. But you do nothing. There's no balance. It's like I told y'all yesterday. I had asked somebody, can they do something, right? And instead of this gentleman saying yes or no, he asked me about another man. My thing is, why are you asking me about somebody else? If I'm coming to you, don't ask me about somebody else. I'm asking you yes or no. Like, and it's not something you got to sleep on. You could just be like, yeah, or you could just be like, no, it's not that damn hard for you to sit there and just give me a yes or no answer. I mean, that's my thought process. If you ask me to do something and I don't want to do, I'm gonna tell you shit no. Like, what the hell? But when you sit there and I feel like, and you gotta linger, cause you gotta think about it, you might as well just hell. You might as well just tell me no. Just tell me no at that point. Cause I feel like it's too much. Like I shouldn't have to sit up here and be like, oh my goodness, well I don't know what they're gonna say. Like why I gotta sit here and try to figure out what the hell you're gonna say. Give me a yes. You could just be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, or no, I'm not. It's not that hard. And I genuinely do believe sometimes people do make things hard for no reason. And you can't just simply give somebody a yes or no answer. Like it's not that hard. Just be like yes or no. But then when you ask about another man or you asking about another woman, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you even asking me about somebody else when I'm not going to them? I'm going to you. So like don't ask me about somebody else. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just simple. Like if you want to ask me to do something, I'm either going to tell you yes or I'm going to tell you no. I'm not going to be like, oh well, what happened to Shorty? Like I'm not doing that. I don't care about what the hell she like. What the I don't care. I feel like sometimes, and I'm not being disrespectful, but I feel like sometimes when a man, and I'm going to say a man, I feel like if a woman asks a man for something, and in a sense, I feel like he gives her a hard time. I feel like you really can't expect anyone else to take care of your business. Nobody is obligated to pay your way. Who said that? I don't know what subject you on, but baby, you on a whole different subject than I am. So I'm gonna let you stay on your subject. Cause you on a whole different subject than I am, but okay. You got it, boo. I don't know what subject you on, but okay. Like you got it. I don't know what the hell you talking about, but I'm gonna leave you with your thoughts, my love. You know what's so funny? People say things in the nature of it takes a village, it takes a village, it takes a village. And I always tell you like stuff like that, it bothers me, right? Women are independent, but a man is independent as well. But at the end of the day, when it comes to a child, you need help sometimes. And there's nothing wrong. I feel like people always get it twisted. They're like, oh, you know what? I thought you were so independent. There's nothing wrong with a woman being independent, but at the same time, though, what's wrong with her needing help with maybe someone watching her child or like someone picking up the child or dropping the child off? If the father does not do it, right? My thing is, she's gonna need help. So why sit there and then say things like that? That's understandable. I totally understand that. I can't expect me out of other people. I get that. But that's where I say, you know, that you need help. If you're independent, you really don't need anyone. You do. There's nothing wrong. And I feel like that's a negative mindset to have, because there's gonna be a point in time in life where you're gonna need help. Like, you're gonna need help with something. Like, you can't always do everything by yourself. You just can't. And I feel like when people have that mindset, they make it hard for people to ask, because it's that pride. And when you got pride in your way, you damn near destroy yourself. There's nothing wrong with asking. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell somebody, "Oh, I thought you was independent, so you don't need nobody." That's rude, because you're gonna need help. And I understand that I can't expect me out of other people, but I can damn sure not ask like, "Hey, can you help me pick him up or drop him off?" Everything that's not independent, what? If you can't do it, it doesn't get done. That's not always true though, because I can sit here and ask somebody, "Hey, can you pick him up from school because I can't do it?" Like, I feel like sometimes, and I'm not being rude, but I feel like sometimes, like, a man wants a woman to struggle, because he wants her to go back to her and take the disrespect. And it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, y'all just really have this issue about a woman really needing help with her kids sometimes. Like, and to be honest, and I know that this is a harsh word, I hate that. I hate, like, and I genuinely, I hate people like that. Like, and I'm not trying to be funny or rude, but there's nothing wrong with somebody needing help. Like, everybody falls on hard times, and at the end of the day, you gotta live in reality. Like, it really does take a village to raise a child. So why is it so wrong for a woman to say, "Hey, I need help," and then you throw in her face, "Oh, I thought you were so Miss Independent." How the hell she gonna do all that by herself? Like, she can't. And then when she has her village, you want to sit there and disrespect her village. And then when she sticks up for her village, the first thing you say is, "Oh, well, you sleeping with that person." That's literally y'all go to. Or if she goes on child support, first thing they say is, "Oh, well, she's spending that money on herself." That's not always true. A woman, I don't know, that's why I said sometimes, but sometimes when a man gives a woman money, it literally does go on her kids. Now, I don't know what the percentage of it does and it don't. I don't know, so don't jump down my throat. But if I were to get child support, you damn right, all that money going straight to my son. Like, no. Or even if she pays her bills where the child lives, what's so wrong with it? But the first thing a man will say is, "Oh, she's spending it on a man." Why? Like, I don't get it. It's like y'all get mad if she's spending it on herself, but you get pissed off even more if the money goes towards a man. And I mean, respectfully speaking, it shouldn't be spent on her or no damn man. The money should be spent on the child. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, if I was a man, I'm gonna disagree with you, Stephen Martinez. I'm gonna disagree with you, because everybody needs help sometimes. So I'm not gonna sit there and say that. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I don't know the mindset that you have, which is fine, but I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you, because I feel like sometimes, like, a man really wants a woman to just struggle, and I think that is disgusting. Like, that's a disgusting mindset to have. And I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm not even trying to be rude, but I feel like that's a very disgusting mindset to have. Not saying you. I'm not saying you. Not you. And sometimes a woman does want a man to struggle too. I mean, I don't really get why, but I don't get it. I always look at it like this, and I'm not trying to be funny, but if you have a man out there and he takes care of his kids, and I feel like the greater things he does in life financially, the greater your child will be taken care of. Again, if he takes care of his child, now if he doesn't, and then you have to go to court, then that's a different story. But if this man, the better he does, the better for your like for your child or for your children. Like that's always my mindset. Like the more he does for himself financially, the better off the child will be taken care of. Now, again, I'm not saying that there are some women who don't spend that money on themselves or don't spend that money on a man, because there are some women out and they do. Again, I don't know the percentages, but um I don't get it. I think it's crazy. Wait, what's selfish? I think that people really don't have and this is the funny thing. So what happens when there are like two people who are together and they both work and then they need help? You like y'all gonna say, oh well, y'all not independent? Like if I gotta work and he gotta work, like let's say if I have a daughter and I gotta work and he gotta work. I mean, me and him both have to figure out, okay, well, how is our daughter getting to school? Or like, how is she getting picked up from here or there? Like, we both have to figure that out. So, just because one can't do it, don't always mean that the other one can when both parties work. I mean, sometimes, like I said, that's where you need that village to come in at. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't. And that, don't get me wrong, I understand and I even respect I'm not saying it's all men. I think that there are, amazing men out there. And I think it's an amazing thing that he's an amazing father to his four daughters. I think that's incredible. You know what I'm saying? I will always respect a man that does for his children, 100%. And I think that you ask me, that's a blessing to have a man like that. Because again, you don't get most men that will do what he does. So that's a blessing to have as a father. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that you don't need help, because sometimes you do need help. Like I'm not gonna say that. And I'm not gonna say that you can do everything by yourself, because sometimes you just can't, like sometimes you just can't do it, and that's okay. Like you just can't. That's okay. Don't tell me that this is what I think it is. 'Cause I was about to be like, oh hell no. I don't believe that women are the downfall to everything. I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm not. Like I have my mindset and I'm just set on my mindset. I'm gonna stick with, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with if you need help with your child. And I think it's crazy how people keep saying it takes a village, it takes a village, it takes a village. But then when someone has that village, you sit there and you disrespect the village, or you lie. Like I don't respect that. I don't. And then you come in and then you want somebody to respect the people that you now have in your life. You can't sit there and disrespect somebody's village and then ask them to respect your village. It doesn't make any sense. Because at the end of the day, you still are disrespecting her village, but she has to respect who you have. It's not fair. Like, no. Good morning. And I always tell people, and I like, when I tell you I'm so serious, don't, if you want me to respect your village and you lied on my village, then you have to apologize to the people that, yes, I'm not playing. Like, I'm not playing none of that. If you want me to respect the village that you now have around you, then guess what? You have to sit there and you have to apologize to the people that you've disrespected. Period. Like, I'm not having it no other way. And yes, you gotta apologize face to face. Like, if somebody's ever lied on my best friend, right? Like, let's say if And let's say if I had a daughter by a man, and he had said that I slept with my best friend. My father's daughter would have to apologize to my best friend. Like, and that's so, like, let's say if my father's daughter gets somebody new and he says, hey, I want you to meet my girl. And I say, hey, that's not happening because you disrespecting my village. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I will be petty as hell. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, and usually I'm not petty, but in this moment, I always tell people, if you want me to sit here, right? Um, to me, someone like, especially if it's my daughter's father, I would tell him straight to his face, you have to apologize to my best friend. You're not gonna sit here and keep constantly disrespecting this man or lying on this man, but then you want me to kiki he ha. But no, we're not doing that. Apologize to my best friend, and then I'll think about it. Or hell, I might even tell you, you know what? No, I'm not accepting nobody when you have done nothing but lied on my best friend. Absolutely not. Like, at some point, and not like this, at some point, at some time, a man absolutely does need to be held accountable for the lies he told. Absolutely, yes. Because when you sit there and you do something like that, I hate the simple fact that I feel like men could get away with that. And I'm not cool with that. If you lied on my best friend and you kept lying and you kept being disrespectful, right? You had so much to say, apologize to this man to his face because you wasn't talking when he was in your presence. So now apologize to him. And that is literally how I feel about it. If you want to sit up there and talk all this cash about my best friend, apologize to him. Because when he was around, you said nothing. Apologize to him. Period. Because I'm not with it. I think it's rude. I think it's disrespectful. And I think it's not called for to sit up here and have this man on your mind. But then you could sit there and throw lies about this man. What are you doing? Like, you that mad because somebody is helping with your daughter? You that mad? Like, how you mad, sis? Like, how you mad, bruh? You know how many people have lied on my best friend? I'm so over. Like, when I tell you guys I'm over it. I'm telling everybody, if you got something to say it to him or apologize to him. That's it. Like, you're not coming, nobody that you know is coming in my life, or I'm not meeting nobody until you apologize to my best friend. And on top of that, you gotta sit up here and yeah, you gotta sit there and say the things you said. Own it. You're a man, right? So own it. Say the things that you said to this man to his face. Like, I don't understand. And people would just be like, oh, you think you're supposed to just sit there and be like, oh, I apologize. No. What are you apologizing for? Now I'm going to treat you like a child. What are you apologizing for? Like, no. Some point at some time, yes, you need to take, you have to sit there and take it, like, that's not fair. Somebody said, sounds like you just need to be with your best friend, to be honest. That's disrespectful because that will never happen. So, next. Y'all be so mad when a woman got a village. Like, y'all be so mad when there's a good man. I don't understand. I will never understand why do men get mad when there's a good man in a woman's life and that's just her friend. That's something I will never understand. Like, why? Like, why you so mad? Not you, but I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with somebody, you know, being a good person in her life because you not. Damn. Like, isn't she allowed to have somebody? You know what I don't understand? A man can sit up here and move on with somebody, right? Which is cool. But it's like a woman could get like good men in her son's life, and it could be like all her friends, and they are just like amazing men. And the first thing a person will say is, "Oh, well, you might as well be with one of them." Why? That's not what she wants. So why can't that just be respected that those are her friends? That's what I'm not understanding. Like, y'all know that some people, it is just platonic. There's nothing wrong with that. So I feel like in that sense, that's where it becomes disrespectful. And that's not okay. You can't sit there and do that. And then get mad at the woman when she tell you, well, you know what? You gotta apologize to this man. And then you sit up there, I'm not well, you don't want to sit up here and apologize, But when you were speaking negative things on him or about him, you were fine. I don't understand. Like, y'all so quick to just have all these assumptions, but then you never want to apologize because you don't want to be wrong. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. Damn, it's not that big of a deal. Good morning. Like, I don't get I don't understand. When you wrong, you wrong. What is the big deal? Like, it shouldn't matter. Like, you wrong, you wrong. Like, you thought something and what you thought is not true. Just own it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I have never met somebody said perfect, just accept it, be a grown up. No, not even that. You don't gotta sit there and accept somebody lying on you. But at some point now, sometimes I tell people, when a man get fed up and when he approach your ass, don't sit there and say, "Oh, this is your fault." No, 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 no. You lied on this man. Now this man is approaching you in your face, in your presence. Now you don't got nothing to say. Why? You had so much to say when he wasn't around. You had so much life to say when he wasn't around. Say it to his face now. Say it to his face. Like, I hate people like that. Not even trying to be disrespectful, but that's crazy. Like, yo, damn, you was wrong. Like, what is the problem? I don't get it. How you mad because you wrong? Why you mad, sis? Why you mad, bruh? Like, what's your problem? Dang. I don't get it. You know how many times people were like, "Oh my goodness, you slept with him." Where? Where? When? I never. And you know what's so funny? You know how many men I know, and I've never had any encounters with them. But people I sat there and said, "Oh, you slept with him." Bitch, where? When? And I don't mind asking somebody to their face with the person sitting there. Where? When? Let me tell you something. I always tell people this. If you got nothing to hide, you will want two people to be in the same room with each other because you have nothing to hide. If you have something to hide, you're not gonna want both men to be in the room at the same time. We gonna all be in the room at the same time. Like, what we talking about? Like, because it don't bother me. Good morning. When you sit there and you can have two men in the room at the same time, oh, sis not hiding nothing because she got both of them in the room at the same time. Wanting to talk to both of y'all at the same time. What's she hiding? Okay, she not hiding the damn thing. You just mad because you got caught because you lied on her. Now you mad. Now you don't want to sit there and accept you're wrong in front of this man that you have so much to say of in about when he wasn't around. Now say it to both of us. Get out of here. Like, you look stupid. I'm so tired of that. I love you guys. I gotta go. Like, I can't. Yup, laugh out loud. I like it. I'm just saying, you know, you a man, right? So be a man. Oh, now he in your presence. Now you want to get out of here. Stop with that corny. It's so corny. Like, it's 2026. Let's do better. Cause now my new thing is, you done? Are you done? You got it out your system? Okay. Have a blessed day. That'll piss somebody off. Bye.